Hello, my name is Keith, Applications Engineer here at AVer Pro AV. And in this video, I hope to demonstrate AVer's custom Visca commands, available on both our TR and P series cameras. Before I get started, I'll note that I'm using the TR313 version 2 with the latest firmware version of 1.31. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing you want to do is go to your camera's web UI, head down to the System tab, and click the Visca Customize Function button. And a window should pop up with a few features. In that window, you have a function name column, and you have a preset number column, and then you have an enable column where you can disable or enable that function. And underneath, you have several features that you're allowed to customize using a preset. So to turn on auto tracking, you simply recall preset 168. For the sake of this demo, let's go ahead and change a few of our presets and customize it to our liking. So I'm going to start auto tracking on, change it to 192. Auto tracking off, let's go ahead and do 193 for auto tracking off. And I'll go down and change a few others. Okay, now that we have that completed, we can enable or disable a feature by simply recalling a preset. All right, so let's do that by using my AVer CL01. So to turn auto tracking on is 192 preset. And you see camera reflects auto tracking is on by LED light blinking. Let's head over and turn auto tracking off, 193 preset. And you'll see it goes from blinking to solid. And the camera lets us know auto tracking is now off. So let's go ahead and enable zone mode. 196 is the preset for zone mode. And you'll see in the camera's web UI how tracking changed from presenter mode to zone mode. All right, so we know how to recall a preset using our CL01. Let's talk about using hex commands or sending the device hex commands to recall our customized Visca presets. We already know we set our presets. Some we changed, some we didn't. So let's head over now to our Excel sheet where I included all of our features in its presets, the ones we changed and the ones we didn't, right? But what's important is converting our preset number over to a hexadecimal for it to be used in a Visca code. Now there are a few websites out there that you can Google search that will help you do just this, convert decimal to hexadecimal. As you can see, I went ahead and converted all of my presets into hexadecimal. Down here below, you'll see the Visca code or the hex string for our preset recall. And the XX is a variable for the preset hex in the hexadecimal column. So when you send a command, the packet would always include a packet header and the Visca code. So as you see in auto tracking on below here, we have our packet and our Visca code that's represented right here on the Visca line above. Before we head over to Packet Center to test our commands, we must know our camera's IP address, of course. We must ensure that port 52381 is open on our network, and our protocol should be UDP. All right, let's head over to Packet Center. As you can see, I created a list of packets that will recall a preset that will enable or disable a feature. Let's walk through it briefly, then I'll create a packet with you guys. Setting up a packet is pretty simple. You start off with your name. Here I got in auto tracking off. And then you essentially come down to your hex line. Let's go over to our auto tracking. You see our Visca code right there. You include your packet header with your Visca code into the hex line. You want to ensure that your IP address matches your camera, and then of course your port is 52381. All right, let's go ahead and create one on our own, right? So we have a tally off. Let's go ahead and create a tally on. Right? And then let's go over to our Excel sheet to get our hex code. All right, let's see what our preset is. It's 96. Our hexadecimal is 60. So that's our Visca code. So along with our packet header and our Visca code, I'm going to enter it right here into the hex. Then we want to go ahead and put the camera's IP address. Mine is 192.168.1204. And then again, setting our port 52381. And then assuring again that your protocol is UDP. Let's press save. And as you see, it's added to my list of packets as tally on. All right, great. Let's go ahead and send a couple of commands over to our device. With the camera web UI open, we can actually see as we send a command, the camera device change over. So currently I'm on auto tracking off. I just sent the command to turn it on, and you see it now reflects over in the camera's web UI. Same thing for presenter mode. I want to change it to zone mode. Send the command in packet sender, and you'll see it reflects the camera now in zone mode. I currently have my tally light on my camera set to off. Let's go ahead and send a command to turn it on, and you'll see it reflects on the actual device the tally light is on. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you for your time. I hope this video was a big help. Remember, if you have additional support questions, please reach out to us at support.usa@aver.com.